Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum, and very good evening to everyone. My name is NAJIHAH binti Muhammad Izmirul from Izmirul. I'm from TFE Sarumi, and this is my matrix number. Okay, today I'm going to present about a very important topic, which is unemployment. Okay, this is in this presentation, I will cover for 7 parts, which is definition of unemployment, types of unemployment, rate in Malaysia, causes, effects, solution, and also conclusion. So, we will start with the definition first. Okay, what is unemployment really means? Unemployment occurs when people who are able and willing to work cannot find suitable jobs. In other words, they want to work, they are ready to work, but there are no job opportunities that are available for them. The unemployment rate measures the percentage of people without jobs in labor force. It is an important sign of a country's economic health. Okay, which means when unemployment is high, it usually means the economy is weak. The companies are not hiring, and the people have less money to spend, and also the businesses earn less profit. But when the unemployment is low, it means the economy is strong. So more people have jobs and more money circulates in the economy. So to help you guys to understand this topic more better, let's watch a short video in the next slide. From the video, we can see that unemployment is not just about losing their job. Okay? It can cause stress, financial hardship, and can even lead to a larger social and economic problems. So now that we have a general idea, so let's move on to another topic, which is types of unemployment. So here we have four main types of unemployment. The first one, frictional unemployment. It occurs when people changing their jobs or looking for a better jobs. Okay, for example, a fresh graduate who just finished university might take a few months to find their first full-time job, or maybe a worker leave their jobs to look for a better position in another company. So the second one is structural unemployment. This type happens when jobs don't match people's skills. For example, a factory worker loses his job because the company starts using machines. If he doesn't know how to operate the machines or learn new skills, he will remain unemployed. This usually happens when technology changes or industry evolve. So, for example, when or AI replace certain human jobs. The third one, cyclical unemployment. Cyclical unemployment happens when the economy slows down or goes into a recession. During these times, companies earn less money and reduce the numbers of the workers. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, many hotels, restaurants, and travel agencies had to close down, causing thousands of people lose their jobs. Once the economy recovers, then these jobs slowly will come back. So the last one is seasonal unemployment. This type happens when jobs that only exist at certain times of the year. For example, for people who are working only during the harvest season, or tourism workers who are busy during school holidays but have no work in off seasons. So seasonal unemployment is common in agriculture and tourism industries. Now that we understand for each of types of unemployment. So let's see how unemployment has changed in Malaysia in recent years. So here we can see, this is chart shows that Malaysia's unemployment rate. Okay, you can see that in March 2020, the rate was 3.9%, but it jumped to 5.3% in May 2020. So it took time for business to you can see here, 5.3% is the highest point during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this happened because many businesses, factories, and also shops had to close for a while. So even after the lockdown ended, the rate stayed high at around 4.8% in July 2021, which showed that recovery was too slow. It took time for business to reopen and rehire the workers again. So next, look at how the situation improved after that. Here we can see that from September 2021 to February 2023, the unemployment rate started to drop. Going down. Okay. It went from 4.5% in 2021 down to 3.5% in February 2023. So this shows that Malaysia's economy recovered quite well after COVID-19 pandemic. More people found jobs again, especially in industries like manufacturing, retail, and service. It is a positive sign that the job market is getting stronger. But what causes unemployment in the first place? Let's look at the reasons. Okay, there are three main causes of unemployment. First, education and skills, economic factors, and personal choice. Okay, for education and skills, sometimes what students learn in school or university doesn't match what employers need. For example, a graduate with a degree in art may find it hard to get a job if there are fewer positions in that field. So many students also lack practical skills and work experience. For example, communication skills, teamwork, or problem solving. Some courses are too theory-based and don't give any hands-on training for students. Okay, the second one is economic factors. Economic factors also play a big role. When the economy slows down, the companies will stop hiring the workers or even lay off the workers too. So we can see, for example, which is during COVID-19 pandemic, there are so many people lost their jobs because businesses closed or had fewer customers. Besides that, when foreign investment decreased, there are fewer new projects and fewer job openings. So a weak global economy can also affect Malaysia since our export depend on international trade. Next, we have personal choice. Okay, some people are employed because of their own decision. For example, some are too about salary or type of job. They only want high salaries because they are one high salaries because the economy is getting high nowadays. So the others are not willing to move to another state or city for better opportunities job. Some also lack of confidence and motivation in job hunting. So even when jobs are available, they might not apply for them. Now let's see what happens when unemployment becomes a big problem. It will affect all individuals, society, and also economy. For individuals, the unemployment can cause a lot of stress. Without a stable income, people struggle to pay bills and support their families. Okay? It can also lead to feelings of failure, anxiety, or depression. But unemployment doesn't just affect individuals; it also affects our society too. Many people in the community are unemployed. So it can increase the social problems. For example, higher crime rates, poverty, and also family conflicts. When people have no income, they may become desperate, and this can affect social stability. Besides that, unemployment can also slow down the country's economy. If many people are employed, the country's productivity will be going down, right? Fewer goods and services are produced, and consumer spending decrease because people have less money to spend. So the government also has to spend more on financial aid and welfare programs. So what we can do to solve these problems? Let's look at some possible solutions. There are four main ways to reduce the unemployment in Malaysia. First, government programs and support, improving education and skills, company involvement, and last one, encouraging new opportunities. Okay, government programs and support. As we know, the government has already introduced many programs to help Malaysians get jobs. For example, Penjana Kerjaya, which encouraging the companies to hire more workers. The second one, MyStep, which give short-term job opportunities. The last one, upskilling programs, which teach new digital and technical skills to help people stay employable. All of these programs show that the government is actively working to reduce unemployment and prepare workers for modern job markets. Let's see how education plays a part. Improving education and skills. Education must match the needs industries. Schools and universities should work closely with companies to design relevant courses. For example, we can focus on TVET, which stands for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, to give students practical skills. When students graduate with the right skills, it will be easier for them to find a job quickly. But education alone is not enough. The companies also need to be involved. Okay. Companies can play a big role by offering internship, job training, and mentorship programs. This can help young people gain their experience before they graduate. When universities and companies collaborate, it will become easier to match job seekers with job opportunities. Giving chance to fresh graduates also helps them to build confidence and work experience. This kind of operation can reduce youth unemployment. Finally, let's look at how we can create more opportunities. Okay. In today's world, people can create their own jobs. Digital technology and online platforms make it easier to start businesses from home. The government and private sector should encourage entrepreneurship and support small business. When people open their own business, more jobs are created. Also, promoting digital and creative skills can prepare you for modern careers like content creation, app development, and freelancing. Now, let's end with a short conclusion. So, to conclude, unemployment is a serious thing, but management issue in Malaysia. It affects individuals, families, and the whole nation. But with the right actions, it can be reduced too. So everyone must play their own part. Okay? For example, the government must continue to create job opportunities. Schools and universities should prepare students for real jobs. The companies should train and hire more young people. And the last one, individuals must be more proactive for learning new skills, being flexible, and also taking more initiative. So, with all of this cooperation, Malaysia can build a stronger and more resilient workforce. So, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.